Yo, what's good? What's good? This your boy Super Young Tank. What's up, my beautiful people? Happy New Year. I know it's been a long time no see. And niggas just been out here busy staying the fuck out the way. You know how all that shit go. But yeah, man, just a little bit of knowledge. Hope everybody that sports fans out here enjoying the NFL playoff. You know, we had a crazy weekend this week, man. You know, a lot of good shit going on. But yeah, anyway, let's talk about the divisional round a little bit. I know we got shit over at the wild card, you know, but when you start getting in the divisional round, it starts to get tougher as you go to advances. So first, we're gonna start with the NFC side. The NFC side: Packers, Rams, Saints, Bucks. And my whole thing is Jared Goff is hurt, and he was 13 days removed off of thumb surgery. Then comes in the game after Wolford goes down, and actually he didn't have the best game, but who cares about stats when you get the W? He got the win, and the team got the win, but their strength is that defense this week. The thing I worry about is can that thumb hold up, because you're going a cold ass Limbo, man, and it's gonna hurt when you go out there. You're definitely gonna feel it unless they give him some kind of painkillers or something like that. But as far as that, man, I think the Packers win that game. I'm gonna say 31-17 on that side. The Packers winning out in advance to the NFC Championship. Now for the Bucks and Saints. We all know Drew Brees have swept the Buccaneers this year, and both times he made it look easy. But the Buccaneers now starting to kind of find their way a little bit. Their defense is still a little suspect to me. I don't know why their defense is just not that great to me, as people say. You know, shit, this is a team that gave up 23 points to the Washington football team, and they won that by what, 8 points? And as far as the Saints go, their defense is strong. They damn near didn't give up a touchdown the whole game of their game until right to the very end. The Bears were able to find a way in the end zone and make that score. Score 21-9. They didn't even let them kick the extra point. So, you know, and I think with Michael Thomas coming back, because Drew Brees hasn't really ever had him for his first touchdown all year last week, and it's a playoff game. You know, he's been injured, he's been in and out of the lineup, I know, and you know, this is going to be a very interesting game. I think it's going to be high scoring with the Saints. You know, I'm gonna go. Tom Brady is not going to get blown out twice, so not by the Saints. So I think it's going to be a close game. I think the Saints pull it out, though. I think they win. I'm going to say they win by a field goal. I'm going to go with 37-34 in that game. Okay, on the AFC side, we got the Ravens, and we got the fucking Buffalo Bills. That game is going to be a knockout, drag-out fight. I'm telling you guys now. Be ready for a knockout, drag-out fight. This is going to be a very good fucking game. both teams are stout on defense. I think Buffalo's defense is a little bit better than the Ravens, but still they're a pretty solid defense too. And this game is scary for both sides, and man, you know, I'm lost for words, man, with this game. This is going to be totally two different games as far as the offensive side of the ball go. I say, far as the Bills, they want to throw the ball. Josh Allen has had a great year, especially with the addition of Stephon Diggs. And that's his favorite target. I think he led the league in catches and yards this season. But man, I think that the Ravens defense, they're gonna have to mix it up, because if I was that coaching staff, I know Marlon Humphrey is the number one, but I think I would have Peters on Diggs for the simple fact, Marcus Peters is a ball hawk. He's not really a shutdown corner, but if you keep throwing his way, he eventually going to get his hands on that ball. So you have to be careful with him. He also takes a lot of chances, and sometimes when you take chances, you're bound to get beat. And Marcus Peters takes a lot of chances, and I think that's where they can kind of expose him at. If you put him on Diggs, they probably expose him, because he takes a lot of chances, but sometimes the chance might be good, sometimes it's not so good. On the defensive side of the ball for the Ravens, man, we already did theirs. On the defensive side of the ball for the Bills, they're going to have to be able to stop the run, plain and simple. They're going to have to stop the run, and they haven't been so good at really stopping the run this year. So with their secondary is good, especially Jordan Poyer. He's starting to really grow on me, and I'm a Patriots fan, and it's hard for me to say that I like a Buffalo Bill, but I definitely like that dude. He's forced turnover. He's a danger in the secondary. Also, Tre'Davious White, he's another guy, and we all know the Ravens don't have a real top-tier receiver there. Their stars is the quarterback, But one guy I think they can expose on that side of the football is also, will they be able to stop Andrews? And I noticed that sometimes when Lamar gets in trouble, he throws it to Andrews a whole of a hell of a lot, man, But, and I think this would be a game where, too, I would also use the vet, like Dez Bryant, put him in on a couple of plays, and let him go out there and do his thing. He can kind of be that big target. I would at least give Dez maybe at least 10 or 15 plays this game, maybe even 20. Just to have somebody if the Bills are able to stop the run, somebody that you can throw the ball up to. Lamar is not the most accurate quarterback, but he can throw the ball. But yeah, and I think if he'll be able to run. I think he's going to have 100 yards in this game again. He's going to have another big game, and so my prediction for this one. I'm sorry, Bills Mafia. I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Baltimore 34-30. Now, as a matter of fact, I'm not even going to go 34-30. I'm going to say this is going to be a high-scoring game, won by a field goal. It's going to be 38-35 Ravens. I think the Bills are just a year away. I think this year might not be the year to go, maybe next year, but we'll see. Um, it's hard saying that, being a Pats fan. We seen our season this year, so. But, too, it's a division rival. I'm not going to sit up here and say they're going to win. I never talk good about a division rival. Man, it's just like you're not going to say nothing good about your enemies that much, so, But, yeah, that's my prediction. That's my upset pick. I think Baltimore pulls it out and goes to the AFC Championship. So, oh, man. And lastly, the Chiefs and fucking Browns, man. The Browns are coming off a fucking mollywop of a win. They mollywopped the fucking Steelers. They mollywopped the motherfuckers from. I knew the game was over when they fucking scored that. When the ball went over his head and they recovered. I said this game is gonna be a wrap because that kind of play can take a life out of a team, especially on the first play of the game. You can't never let your confidence waver, and I think Pittsburgh did a little bit in this game with the kid going in, but I think that with this game, I think this game is not going to be as bad as people think. We have another Baker Mayfield that's been playing his ass off, but I don't think he's going to be able to keep up with Patrick Mahomes and that fucking offense that he has down there in KC. I just don't think they'll be able to just throw the ball. Where I do think the Browns have a chance if you run the ball. I think if they run the ball with Nick Chubb and mix it in with a little Kareem Hunt, you can expose them a little bit. We know that KC, too, last year they kind of had trouble stopping the run. They kind of got better with it this season, but they the champions, and champions are always going to fight. But this is going to be a tricky one. I don't think the Browns defense is going to be able to stop unless Myles Garrett can get pressure and that defensive line is able to get pressure. I think this is going to be a crazy game. I heard one of the analysts say this week they got Cleveland. Can Cleveland win this game? Yes. This is the NFL. Anybody can win on any given Sunday. Do I think they're going to win? No. Do I think that they can make it a game if they mix in the run and the pass, play action? Make them think that you're running when you're actually not. You're actually going, and try to get some good matchups. But the guy I think that's going to be a big factor in this one is I'm going to go with the two stars, Myles Garrett and Tyrann Mathieu. On both sides, I think Tyrann Mathieu, he's a great player, and he's doing this shit this year, so I can't knock him. I ain't got shit to say bad about him. But, man, with this game, it's really hard to tell, but I don't think it's going to be, like I said, this game could be a blowout. It could be close. But the Chiefs tend to leave teams a little close at times, so, I believe the Browns, give yourself a chance to win. That's all you want to do is give yourself a chance to win in any game. Keep it close. That way, if you're able to get a stop and get yourself the ball, maybe you can go down there and get the upset. But you have to keep this game close to give yourself a chance to win. So that's where I'm going here. But I think if Cleveland gets down 2 scores early, I think this game is over, which is why I think they have to run the ball. They have to run the ball. KC, we ain't even got to get into them. We know their game. You know, they're stout on offense on both sides, but this is a game too. You know, and I'll try to get some matchups with Jarvis Landry a little bit. But my prediction for this game, I'm going to go 28-17. You know, I think the Browns lose this game by 2 scores. But I'm going to say it again. If they keep it close and get themselves a chance to win, I think that they can give them trouble. But at the end of the day, I still think they're going to lose, even if they do get themselves that chance to win. So that was my prediction. So yeah, man, it's been crazy. But anyway, how the fuck has everybody been out there, man? You know, I hope everybody's been doing fine through this pandemic, but we already know how I really feel about that shit. I think it's all a fucking bullshit ass farce, but I don't believe that it's a farce. I just don't believe that many people are dying as they say that they are. I think they're trying to control our lives and shit, but we still can't continue to let them control our lives, you know. Cause people still gotta eat out here. People still got bills to pay and rent, man. So don't just stay focused, man. That's what they're here for. They're here to fucking keep us caged in, and it's up to us not to let them brainwash us and keep us caged in, you know. Cause at the end of the day, you know, like I said, we still got, there's people out here with kids, man, and there's some people out here with little kids, man. Motherfuckers ain't got time to be wondering where the fuck their next shit is. And all that other bullshit, man. Niggas, we trying to live right now. You know, so shout out to all the strong people out there that's making it through all this shit, and it will get better. It's the early beginning of 2021, so we'll just see where the year takes us this year. And man, yeah, but always stay focused. Keep doing your shit, man. It's not, that's just powers, and they don't want us to have the knowledge because they don't want us to have power. Shit. But I always had the type of prophet that talked to me and told me the real. He never beat around the bush with me about anything, so I'm not gonna beat around the bush with a lot of shit. A closed mouth don't get fed, and I'm gonna say how the fuck I fucking feel, you know, because that's all you can do. Instead of sitting up here believing all the bullshit. Most of this shit is sad, man. But like I said, we gotta keep pushing at the end of the day, you know, because everybody just trying to eat, man. It's just like a lion in the jungle, man. You throw meat on the ground, what you expect him to fucking do? He gonna eat, especially when niggas ain't got shit, you know. Some of this shit they do to us, man, it's like really fucked up. And we can't continue to let it happen, man. We gotta start getting our own shit, our own businesses, and, you know, fuck working for a motherfucker. Shit. You wanna work for yourself, man, have your own. You wanna have something to pass something down to your kids, you know. And if you know, unfortunately, you can't have kids or something down to your family, maybe your nieces and nephews, you know, shit like that. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. We gotta start getting on the building block, man, and keep doing our shit every day. all day, every day. I mean, because there ain't nothing we can't handle. The universe does shit for a reason. So, like I said, we'll see where this year takes us. I'm still gonna do my thing, still gonna work hard. I'm gonna try to get back really heavily back into this YouTube shit, you know. So, you know, I'm trying to fuck with this shit full time, and you know, trying to get this shit done, you know, because like I said, you want to be able to have something to always fall back on, man. But that's my message and knowledge for y'all today. Like, share, comment, subscribe, share. I love y'all. This your boy Fats. And shit. Let's do one hit for the close out.